Beyond thought, you meet the truth of who you are. We spend our days trying to understand the world from within a small room called thought. Thinking can help us organize our experiences, yet there are moments when no amount of reflection brings an answer. These moments whisper a simple truth. The answer lies beyond thought. When you touch stillness, a wider, deeper, endlessly quiet realm within you gently reveals itself. In this place, words are unnecessary. Only a soft sense of knowing flows through you. It feels like returning to somewhere familiar, as if the essence of who you are has quietly stepped forward to greet you. Beyond thought lives the presence that has existed long before you arrived in this world, your true nature. And when its light touches you, even for a moment, uncertainty fades, and a quiet certainty begins to glow within your chest. Today's journey is an invitation to remember yourself in that space beyond thought. You may rest here. Your essence has always been alive inside you. Chapter 1. Thought is only a temporary voice. The voice of thought that you hear every day is like a note scribbled in the margin of a journal, shifting with moods and moments. Yesterday's worries can blur today's judgment. It is not the voice of truth, but a voice shaped by memory and past experience. When thought grows loud, it's like trying to find your path under a sky covered in clouds. The landscape you see isn't real. Its shapes distorted by passing shadows. The clouds constantly change, and their instability itself is proof that thought is not your identity. Your true self exists deeper, beyond the reach of these shifting clouds, in a quiet field untouched by agitation or comparison. It stretches wide and peaceful. So there is no need to mistake thought for the whole of who you are. Thought is simply one mechanism meant to protect you. Your essence shines quietly beneath it, untouched. Chapter 2. The light of your essence appears in stillness. As thought begins to settle, a place within you appears like a hidden spring deep inside a forest. Usually, it is concealed by noise and movement, but the moment the wind stills, its surface reflects its true brilliance. This is the moment your essence comes forward. This stillness requires no effort. It arrives gently, in the single breath when your inner turbulence softens. Here, the stories fabricated by thought drift away, and the intuition you've carried all along rises like a soft, luminous glow. Your essence is something you feel before you could ever describe it. It may come as a familiar warmth, or as the quiet certainty that your direction is already known. It is not given by the outer world. It has lived within you all along, waiting for stillness to reveal it. This inner light becomes visible only when the noise of thought weakens. It is the doorway through which you remember who you truly are. Chapter 3. The soul memory you can only hear beyond thought. When thought becomes quiet, a deeper sense of knowing appears within you, like a faint star shining behind the night sky. It is not logic, not calculation, but a memory held in the very depth of your soul. This knowing cannot be explained by thought, yet it arrives with unmistakable warmth. You may feel it when a new place fills you with a strange, gentle nostalgia. Not coincidence, but a sign that your awareness has touched a realm beyond thinking. In this realm, every guidance you need already exists. A sudden intuition, a natural shift in direction, a quiet, yes, this is right, resonating in your chest. Each is a subtle transmission from the universe. It is a form of inner knowing, a quiet memory held deep within your soul. It does not come from outside you. It rises from the deepest part of who you are. These messages reach you only beyond thought, illuminating the path that leads you back to your true self. Chapter 4: The higher state of receiving that appears beyond thought. When thought softens, your awareness lifts as if you've stepped into higher ground. A path that once seemed narrow expands into a vast map, and suddenly, without effort, you understand where to go next. This clarity is not the product of analysis. It is a doorway that opens only when thought releases its grip. A quiet inner space forms, allowing the universe's guidance to land directly within you. It does not arrive like thunder, but like a shift in the wind, subtle, natural, unmistakable. This guidance nudges you toward the timing, encounters, and direction most aligned with your soul. It is a state of alignment, where life begins to move not through force, but through resonance. When life is guided mainly by thought, you fall out of rhythm and the flow becomes heavy. But when you return to the silence beyond thought, you rejoin the rhythm of the universe, and your path unfolds with surprising ease. Chapter 5: Remembering yourself makes life light again. As you touch your true nature more often, subtle transformations accumulate within you. They are not dramatic shifts, but gentle brightenings, like morning light slowly filling a quiet room. First, doubt begins to fade. Before your mind searches for reasons, your heart softly whispers, "This way." Your feet follow naturally, and exhaustion from decision-making melts away. Next, the natural beauty within you emerges. The version of you created to fit others begins to dissolve, revealing your ease, your softness, your authenticity. This lightness ripples into relationships and environments, bringing gentle harmony around you. And then, life itself becomes smoother. Paths that once felt winding become direct. The right people and information arrive with almost impossible timing. To remember who you are is to return to the true location on your inner map. From there, every step resonates with your authentic rhythm. Final chapter: Beyond thought, you return to your original light. When you quietly step out of the small room of thought and into the depths of inner stillness, you begin to sense the light that has always lived at your core. It is not something earned, but something remembered. Something that has been breathing within you since long before this lifetime. Remembering yourself is not a path of adding more. It is a path of releasing what is heavy and returning to the center of your being. In stillness, you reunite with the self that exists deeper than thought. In this state, the noise of the world no longer pulls you away. Your choices grow lighter, your heart clearer, and your life begins to move with the rhythm meant for you. A quiet, inexplicable peace fills your chest, and the doorway to your future opens on its own. I am Realia. May the light that awakened within you today continue to illuminate your path ahead. If this journey helped you remember your inner light, I am deeply grateful. Please support this channel by liking and subscribing, and share your reflections in the comments. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.